Location and geography. First, England is part of the United Kingdom. It is in the south-east of Great Britain. Scotland is to the north, Wales is to the west. The English Channel is to the south and the North Sea is to the east. London is the capital of England. It also has important cities like Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds and Liverpool. England has many green fields and good land, especially in the south and east. Many people live in cities, but farming is also important. England also has mountains in the north, like the Pennines and the Cheviot Hills. Language. English is the main language of England. It is also an international language. Millions of people speak English around the world. People use English in science, technology, schools, and business. They also use it to communicate with people from other countries. Today, English is one of the most important languages in the world.
First, England has had a mild climate. It has also had a lot of rain during the year. Furthermore, rain has been coming in many parts of the country. However, England has not had very cold weather in most places. Nevertheless, the weather has changed during the year. The Atlantic Ocean has brought warm air and therefore England has had a mild climate. Especially in November and March, fog has been coming in many places. For instance, some cities have had foggy mornings. Before modern weather system, farmers had depended on the weather. They had used rain to help their crop grow. Thus, the climate has been important for farming. Famous monuments: Big Ben and the House of Parliament. First, Big Ben has become one of the most famous symbols of London. It has been a famous clock tower. In addition, the House of Parliament has been next to it. Big Ben has been the name of the large bell inside the tower. Furthermore, Parliament has been a place where politicians have worked. For instance, tourists have seen Big Ben from the River Thames. Before Big Ben became a famous tourist place, it had already become an important part of London. Likewise, it has represented London and England for many years. A curious fact is that Big Ben has been the name of the bell, not the Tower of London. Then, the Tower of London has been a very old castle. It has been a prison and a home for kings and queens. In addition, it has kept the crown jewels. Furthermore, black ribbons have lived there for many years. This tradition has made the tower more interesting. For instance, many tourists have visited the tower to see its history and traditions. Before it became an important tourist place, the tower had been a prison and a royal home. Kings and queens had lived there. Therefore, it has had an important place in English history. In comparison, the Tower of London has been very different from modern buildings. However, it has continued to be an important historical place. A curious fact is that black ravens have lived at the tower for many years. Stonehenge. 10. The Stonehenge has been a burial place in England. It has had rare stones in a circle, and it has been more than 4.000 years old. In addition, scientists have studied Stonehenge for many years. However, nobody has known exactly why people built it. Nevertheless, it has become one of the most famous historical places in England. For instance, many tourists have visited Stonehenge. It has also appeared in books, documentaries, and television programs. Before scientists studied it, ancient people had built the large stone circle. In other words, Stonehenge has shown part of the history ancient England. A curious fact is that people have not known exactly why the large stones were built.
Fears. The Roman baths have been in the city of Bath. They have been almost 2,000 years old. The Romans had built them and had used hot water from the ground. In addition, the city of Bath has had beautiful buildings. Furthermore, the Roman baths have shown an important part of the Roman history. For instance, many tourists have visited the baths. Likewise, people have learned about Roman life during this place. Before the Roman baths became a tourist attraction, the Romans had used the hot water for bathing. Therefore, the baths have become an important historical site. Traditional food. England has had many traditional food. For instance, fish and chips has become one of the most famous English food. It has included fish and potatoes. In addition, people have eaten roast beef with potatoes and vegetables. Furthermore, the English breakfast has become very popular. It has included egg, bread, and sausages. There has also been very important in English culture. People have drunk tea for many years. Likewise, afternoon tea has become a famous tradition. Before modern fast food became popular, English family have prepared many traditional foods at home. Therefore, traditional food has continued to be part of English culture. Festivals and traditions. First, England has had many important festivals and traditions. For instance, people have celebrated Christmas, Easter, and Halloween. In addition, Christmas has been an important celebration. Families have met, eaten together, and have decorated their homes. Halloween has also become popular. People have worn costumes and decorate their home. Likewise, children have enjoyed this celebration. Another important event has been the Notting Hill Carnival. Listen to music and enjoy the festival. Especially in London, this celebration has become very popular. Before this celebration become modern festival, people follow old traditions. Therefore, many English traditions have continued until today.